might be like this. You exercise several times a week. You eat healthy, and you keep your stress levels as low as possible. You're doing everything right to live a long and healthy life. In spite of all this, you get ill, seriously ill. The cause of this can be hidden deep within our genes, like time bombs that we neither see nor hear until it's too late. When it comes to common diseases such as cardiovascular disease and diabetes, there are a variety of well-known risk factors such as smoking, obesity, and high levels of cholesterol or blood sugar. But 50% of people admitted into hospitals with heart attacks, for example, on paper have a low risk of being a victim to this kind of disease. There is a chance, however, to halt these diseases through our genes.
It is, in fact, possible to eliminate the risk for many genetic diseases. The genes themselves, they cannot be changed. They are the same throughout life. But you can change the consequence of your genes by the way you're living. Exactly how you should change your way of living, that depends on which genes you have.
Olle Melander is a professor of internal medicine at the Clinical Research Center in Malmö, part of Lund University. Here, he's looking for a way to find these gene bombs and stop these diseases before they break out. He's looking for genetic variations, for the genes that are different, those which stand out. A gene is a part of our DNA that communicates with certain proteins and hormones, which in turn affect our bodies in different ways. There are, for example, genes that protect against diseases. And then there are other genes that make sure we can process the food we eat and the water we drink, to make sure we get all the nutrition we need. These genes hold clues as to how we can detect and prevent the serious diseases that Olle Melander is looking at. And the solution can be much simpler than one might think, like drinking extra water. Olle Melander's team performs a variety of tests to see how different genes are affected by how we live. Here, they are studying a group of people whose genes express high levels of the hormone vasopressin.
We have previously found that high levels of this hormone is linked to increased risk of both diabetes and cardiovascular disease development. And the most common reason why normal people have high levels of this hormone is that you drink too little water, because the main role of the hormone is to prevent dehydration.
In the test, half of the participants drink an extra 1.5 liters of water per day for 1 year, while the other half drinks as they usually do.
Har du blivit lottad till att dricka en massa vatten eller att leva som vanligt?
Jag ska leva som vanligt.
Det låter bra eller dåligt? Vad hade du hoppats på?
Jag är lite lat, så det är rätt bra.
Something as easy as drinking extra water can make a big difference to your health, but it might also be completely unnecessary.
In large parts of the population, you have low levels of vasopressin, indicating that you already drink a lot, and then there is no meaning to increase your water drinking even more. But in those approximately 20% of the population who have high levels, it is in this group specifically that water intake should be increased.
This means that it might not matter whether you eat or drink in a certain way because your genes may be needing something else. All people are different and accordingly have different variations of genes. How your genes are set up determines how your body will react to different types of hormones, and thus different types of food, exercise, and stress levels. The concept is that when scientists can find a reliable way to measure the genes in our blood, the test will reveal your exact genetic image. Then you'd be able to customize exactly which methods are required for you personally to counteract the onset of serious diseases, and see exactly how you specifically need to live in order to have a long and healthy life. But not even Olle's completely sure how his own set of genes looks.
So I haven't actually sequenced my own genome, but I have measured a few of those hormones that we investigate in our research. These hormones were not on an optimal level, but fortunately, we know we can do something about to change this risk.
So, we need methods to prevent specific types of variations in our individual gene sets.
To a certain extent, we already have personalized gene testing today. The problem with today's gene tests is that they are not accurate enough. So we need more genetic research where the entire genome is investigated in order to improve the accuracy of the tests so that more people can be helped by taking these tests.
Maybe each of us will have our own personal gene coach in the future.
I think that this will happen because most of the changes in the way you live that you have to do because of bad genes have to do with changing in your lifestyle. And changing your lifestyle needs professional coach commonly. So yes, I believe this will be helpful.